What's up, everyone? It's BigE. I'm back. Today I'm bringing you another Lego City update. This is a very exciting time for me. Not only am I coming back from my hiatus, but I've got a number of new sets. This is City Tour number 34. This is the start of year 4 for Figville. So very exciting. I'm actually looking at whole new format for the videos starting this tour, this video update. So we're gonna switch things up just a little bit. I think it'll make it a little more exciting. I decided to step out from behind the camera rather than do 1 or 2 or sometimes 3 section updates of the city, area updates, if you will. I'm actually gonna do a full tour, full update, kind of show you guys what I've been up to. And I think this will benefit everyone because while the videos may come a little fewer and far between, I may only do like 1 every 3 months, it'll be a huge update rather than just 1 or 2 areas with a 3-minute video. So before we get started on the actual tour, I wanted to have a little fun here. I thought we could do something fun. I have 2 things for you guys to guess at in the comment section. I'm gonna show you a couple minifigs. I want you guys to guess in the comment section what you think the significance of each one of these minifigs is. So here is the first one. It's a gray-haired dude in a business suit. And then the second one, it's another suit, but it looks like an official sort of transit gentleman with a hat, something to do with transportation. So go ahead and check, make those guesses in the comment section. We'll come back around on that later in the video, or as I'm making my way through the video. Without any further ado, let's get started. All right, everyone, so again, welcome back. City Tour number 34. As many of you know, I've been on something of a hiatus over the last couple months. Mentioned in the last City Tour how I'd really kind of lost, not really interest, but inspiration. I was a big fan of the Winter Village sets, and the fire station just wasn't doing it for me this year. And even in that video, I mentioned how maybe the new modular will kickstart it. Well, I'm not really a big fan of the layout of the new modular, but I do have some ideas, and I'll circle back around on that a little later in the video. But for now, to answer that question about those minifigs, I have 2 new sets. First one I got as a result of a bonus at work. The company I work for was generous enough to give everyone who made under a certain threshold, I think it was like $100,000 a year, to give everybody a bonus. And with that, I was able to finally secure Town Hall, baby. Super excited about that. I feel like Figville is now more of a real town slash city, something that was severely lacking. So in a way, the fact that I wasn't going to be spending money on the Winter Village fire station and the new modular corner garage really kind of worked out to my benefit. So the other thing I did too was kind of the same thing happened. I got a bonus from work for doing a good job, and I got 2 new lifetime tables. Now I really could have gone crazy there and totally exploded and expanded my city immensely, but I didn't want to do too crazy of an expansion. As you can see, I'm already missing some sections, so I don't want to have too many blank spots. I have a lot of ideas, but it's all stuff that's going to take time over the years to kind of put together. So then the second set, and I mentioned this, someone actually asked in the comment section, I don't know if it was the last video or the one before that, but someone mentioned about adding trains. So that other minifig, oh yeah, so the first minifig, sorry, that was the mayor. If you guessed that correctly, congratulations. And the second minifig is the train conductor. So this is the new high-speed passenger train set LEGO put out, I think over the summer. I don't know that I was necessarily ready to take the dive on the whole train thing. I did it with the Winter Village, and I really liked that train. And when I saw this passenger train, I was like, oh, that'd be cool to add to the city, but I just didn't have room for it. Well, now I've made room, and it just so turns out that Jackie got me that set for Christmas. So thanks, Jackie. And I kind of did a little funny thing here with us. So definitely need to upgrade those babies at this point. The kids are like 2.5 years old. So I need to make them their own sig figs, but we are literally running late for everything. So I thought it would be kind of funny to stage us in a way that we are running to try and catch the oncoming train. Now the platform is something I definitely want to update at some point. That was the concern I always had with the Lego trains, was once you take the dive, can you really ever come back from it? So I've already started work, and I don't want to give too much away, but I've already started working on a train station. I want to upgrade this platform. It looks kind of bare bones. It's nice that Lego included that in the set, but I want a real train station. So one of the projects I'm working on right now is to build a train station, and I'll probably put it right here in the city once it is ready. So don't hold your breath on that though. It's probably going to be a while. I've got several other projects that are kind of in the works, and I think so that I don't lose interest, I'll just keep adding. I'll work on one set until I lose interest in it. It's all going to be my own designs. Speaking of which, so the other projects I'm kind of working on, I've hinted at this in the past and just never got it to work. I would love to update that police station, make it into more of a real life police station, maybe add some bricks, some profile bricks. I think that would look kind of cool. And same thing with the fire station. I've had that set for a long time. I don't necessarily want fire brigade, but something similar to that I think would look cool. You know, kind of basic, keep it in line with the modulars. And while we're talking about the modulars, so that's kind of the idea. Here's my kind of idea for my city, right? So if you look at it, already Assembly Square is blocking Town Hall. Not happy with that, but I'll fix it in the future. What I'd like to see happen at some point is with these first row of buildings here, keep them either all one story or maybe totally flat, like in the case of the park. So that way you can see the buildings in the back of it, which would be the second row, which I think is where I'm going to put all my 2-story buildings. And then in the back, very back, which I now can walk into, by the way. Actually, I'll go over there. I would like to do all my 3-story buildings and my modulars. So that's kind of what that looks like. You'll see a few blank spots throughout, 32 by 32 stud blank spots. That's where I'm just kind of having some placeholders right now. Specifically for Town Hall, I saw something on Pinterest where someone added a couple of wings, which really rounded it out. East wing and a west wing, if you will. Really rounded out the look of that. And I really liked the way it looked. Didn't make it look quite as big and boxy. So I think what I kind of want to do is maybe move Assembly Square up to this row here, push the park back, expand the park, so it's 96, right, 32, yeah, 96 studs across, and I have a couple of, I don't know if you guys remember, there was a free with purchase set a while back. I think it was to gain interest in Brick Bank. It was a couple fountains. So I think I want to do something there. In fact, once I leave here today and head home, I'm going to take the park with me so I can start I want to copy the design in Digital Designer and then go to work on editing it. So the first story buildings, obviously we've got Assembly Row over here. If you haven't checked that out yet, that is my commercial district, candy shop, toy store, barber shop, sub shop, surfer shop, ice cream shop. If you haven't checked those out yet, I do have a playlist, which I'll put a link to in the cards. Coming along here, I mentioned I would probably put Assembly Square in. I think what I'm going to do is do kind of a triple townhouse setup next to it, which will get me that 48 stud collection that I need in order to emulate or I guess make the Assembly Square fit. As everyone knows, Assembly Square is 48 studs wide, so you need another 48 studs when you have a 96 stud block like I do. So what I was thinking is I would do maybe a double townhouse like that, and then come back with a third townhouse on the far, right where the construction guys are working right now. And that again, future project, we'll see what happens. And then all that I think is gonna get moved up until I'm hoping that when LEGO does a 20th anniversary for the modulars, they'll do another 48 by 48, but we'll see. Maybe the modular line won't last that long. Last and certainly not least, I've got this blank space. There's my amusement park, by the way. That's all still there. I've got this blank space right here. Little foreshadowing for you what might be going there. Little service center truck. In fact, I have the gas station somewhere. I gotta dig that out of storage. Anyway, I'm not a huge fan of corner garage, the way it's laid out right now. The whole, you know me, I'm all about the logic behind stuff. So it didn't seem too logical that veterinarian would be on top of a fume and exhaust service station. So I think what I'm going to do is, and I might end up buying 2 sets in order to do this, we'll see. I think what I'm going to do is have this whole section here be service center related stuff, vehicle auto repair type stuff. So that would be a 32 by 32 strictly garage, 1 story only garage, a little convenience store where you can walk in and buy your convenience items. Maybe I'll make it into like a green grocer type marketplace where you can even buy your produce and stuff like that. I don't know, we'll have to see how much room I have on the interior. And then this will be where the gas pumps are. So this is blank right now, but essentially some point in the future, who knows how far in the future, that will be a 32 by 96 stud, 3-in-1, if you want to call it that, a service center with 2 bay doors, not just one like the official LEGO set. Convenience store, and then a gas pump, a couple gas pumps, which I already have because I have the gas station somewhere. So anyway, that's about it for this update. I'm pushing up into the 10-minute mark, probably 12-minute mark with the intro. Haven't really talked a lot about this section, but I do have some future plans for that as well. That will have to wait until next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like, comment. Tell me what you think about the new layout in the comment section. Tell me what you think about these new sets in the comment section. Tell me what you think I should add to my city that could potentially make it better. I'm all for suggestions. Thanks, everyone.